Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
Magic, what are you playing? Commander? Who's your commander?
I brought a new deck tonight.
Alright.
It's Nikya of the Old Ways.
An
older character from the story. It's a 5/5 for 5. You can't cast non-creature spells. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that land produced.
Nice.
Went and built a deck that is literally just lands and creatures, and we'll see how it goes.
I was going to say, she's I believe in the 99 of my Rurik Thar.
That's why I know it. I was thinking, I feel like someone has this deck.
Nope,
someone has this
Rurik Thar has a few non-creature spells just because it's funny to just go, I'm going to take 6 because it's important. Lightning bolt your creature.
Chanel, what are you playing?
I built a new deck, and based on the commander, you probably won't guess what the theme is. I built Myrkul, Lord of the Bones. This is one of the gods from D&D, the Baldur's Gate specific set. As long as my life total is 20 or less, it's half or less than half of my starting, he is indestructible. He has a static ability, or triggered ability of whenever the non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's an enchantment and loses all other card types.
I love that guy.
I guarantee you I did not build it the way a normal person would. The deck title is It's Perfectly Sane. Because I leaned into, hey, what would be a good mechanic to work with madness? Great. I'm not going to include anything with madness in it because that would be too easy. Go ahead, Tej. Show us what you're working with.
What up, High Mind? It's your boy, Tej. And tonight, in the spirit of playing decks I haven't played very often, it is time for Akul the Unrepentant.
We're going to lose.
Black, red. 5/5 Flying Trample. I can sacrifice 3 other creatures to put a creature from my hand onto the battlefield. I can only do that as a sorcery in once each turn. But that's what I'm working with. And then we have special guest player, Caden.
Caden, my son Caden, learning how to play Magic. Caden,
My son.
read your commander.
How do I say the name?
Liesa.
I'm running Liesa, Shroud of Dusk.
Reading skills we don't stress because none of us can actually read.
It's a 5/5 angel. And rather than pay 2 for each previous time you've cast a spell from the command zone this game, pay 2 life that many times.
Okay, so she replaces commander tax with just life.
And then read the rest
And
of it.
whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 2 life.
Boom.
Nice.
Actually, that might be okay in this deck. We'll fucking find out.
Right, and you go first.
You want our roll off.
Yep.
Untap, upkeep, and draw because it's a multiplayer game.
Yep.
How many games of Magic have you played? Less than 10?
Probably right around
maybe
10.
like
More than
11.
8?
Maybe
Okay.
11.
Maybe 11. Good.
Maybe
Broke the
11
threshold.
games. Yeah. So, new but not like, wait, what did the lands do again? New? Because that's a thing. I've been there.
So you get to draw first. You get to draw first. Just in case you like that card better.
Read the land that you played.
Play land, snow-covered plains.
Cool. Yes, just as a courtesy to other players, reading the card name and then the card text. At least when you play it, so that we know what the hell's going on.
And can you do anything with the 1 mana?
I'll just pass.
Okay.
Alright.
Land, go. Not a bad...
Oh, and I forgot to mention that I have had to mulligan down to 4 for this game, which is something I've never had to do for as long as we've been doing this.
I mean, your deck is nothing but lands and creatures. How fucking hard is it to find a good hand to play?
Right? I struggled anyway.
Nothing but 6 drops?
And your land's tapped for 2 or something?
Yeah, eventually.
Once you have 5 mana, then you have 10 mana.
My land for the turn will be Memorial to Unity, and I will pass.
Nice. Untap, upkeep, draw. Also, I don't announce things for your sake. I do it because I've taught probably hundreds of kids how to play Magic, and it's just ingrained in my goddamn head at this point to always say it. So, land for the turn is this forest, and then we will play Currency Converter. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile that card from your graveyard. For 2 and tap it, I can draw and then discard a card, or I can tap it and put a card exiled with currency converter into my graveyard. If it's a land, I create a treasure. If it's a non-land, I get a 2/2 black rogue creature token. Go Teach, go.
I will draw. My land for turn will be a Bajuka Bog, which will enter tapped, and exile my own graveyard, because why not? And then I'll pass Caden.
Wait, draw first.
Untap, I'll keep draw.
I'll play Godless Shrine.
Will you pay the 2 life, or will you have it come intact?
No, I'll just have it come in tapped.
Okay.
Sounds good. Bold.
And I'll pass.
Land go.
Alright. Angels can be mana intensive.
True.
Draw for the turn.
I mean, my commander costs 7, so I hope I get him out.
Mossfire Valley will be my land for the turn. I will tap Memorial to Unity for green. And I will cast Insidious Fungus. It is a 1/2 fungus. I can pay 2 mana and sacrifice it to choose one. Destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, or draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped.
Neat.
Yeah.
That's more.
Yes, Duskmorn. Cool. Pass to Chanel.
Untap. Draw.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I was gonna say, there was
So much
a
product.
similar one out of All Will Be One.
Canker Blossom.
Yeah.
But this has the ability to draw and ramp.
Yes. Arguel's Bloodfast. Legendary enchantment. Good target for you. I can pay 2 and 2 life to draw a card. And then if my life is ever 5 or less, I can transform it to a land that lets
I
me...
think I see where you're going with this already.
Don't think so. Go ahead, Teach.
Untap. Draw.
Again, feel free to guess at any time, as many times as you want. I'm not trying to ramp my life down to 20 for...
No, you're not playing Death's Shadow, the EDH
No. No.
I will play a Soul Ring.
Get him. That's
I
another
will
good turn.
play a Spring Leaf Drum. I can tap that and an untapped creature I control to add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. That will be it for me. Go, Caden.
Yeah, if you want to fungus this Soul Ring away right away.
Probably smart.
Yeah.
Not that enchantment that does something when he has 5 life.
Let me get down to 5 life and we'll see what happens. I should build a Fateful Hour.
in trouble now.
I want to build a Fateful Hour deck. I just don't know if I would go like black-white or black-white-red might be. Because there's some good red pay life effects.
Pay any amount of life.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll play Snowfield Sinkhole. And then
Enters tapped.
actually,
Nothing with 2 mana.
I'll just pass.
Alright. I'll draw for the turn.
No, the Bloodfast is in here because I need ways to refill my hand after like 2 or 3 goldfish tests. And based on the card or the hand I drew, I don't think I'm gonna run out of cards because I'm not gonna be playing much. Slow and steady.
Land for the turn will be Temple of Abandon. Enters tapped. When it enters, I scry 1. Yeah.
Swing for 1, then pop the Soul Ring. Insult to injury.
TH1.
Ah!
No, I honestly need the card draw. What? Yeah. Sacrifices to pop the Soul Ring.
Fine.
Pass turn.
Okay. Let's have upkeep drawer. Fetid Heath, land for the turn.
What did Heath do?
Show me what that Heath do. We will, not knowing what's coming, we're gonna guess. We're going to activate the currency converter to draw and then discard. Draw that. This is a May.
If you do have any questions,
Okay.
any one of us is willing to help you.
Correct. I'm gonna pitch Riftstone Portal. It will go to the,
That's a great option.
yes. So,
Okay.
I have to tap this later to put it exiled into the graveyard. So,
Everybody's turn.
we did that. So that's better. Go ahead.
Only if I did.
Untap.
But it checks everybody's turn.
Draw.
Okay.
Reggie.
I could have used that
Rather
sword
powerful
ring, you
phrase
guys.
in magic.
Yes.
Come on.
The most powerful keyword in the game is the word whenever.
Whenever. Or each. Each is a good one too.
5 or less life is also.
Wait.
No.
I've always wanted to build a deck where I would like sandbag my life total and then exchange life totals. Like, was it not Phyrexian Processor? Phyrexian. The one where the. God, it was in Commander.
I know what you're talking about. Yes, there's also those trees. That
Tree of
swap.
Perdition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I cast Forsaken Miner.
Bullshit.
It's a 2/2 skeleton rogue that can't block. Whenever
Oh,
I
we
commit
gotta
a
get rid of that.
crime,
That's a combo piece.
I can pay a black. If I do, I return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. It is a combo piece, but I'm going to be honest with you. I need it for the Springleaf Drum. Just not this turn.
So if you have anything that says exile target,
We have
combo
siege,
piece.
so if you can do anything to interfere with his plan, you'll make some friends. Maybe not siege.
One enemy.
Yes. But you'll have already taken care of that enemy by eliminating that friend.
It's true. It's your turn, Cade.
Untap. I haven't missed a
Can you
land drop
read
yet.
to me again what that card does?
Yep, it can't block. And whenever I commit a crime, which means when I target anything or anybody, I can pay a black. And if I do, I take it from my graveyard and put it back on the battlefield.
Point of order, it's target opponents or opponents' things.
Yeah.
Whenever you touch somebody else or their stuff.
Play Guardian of Gearpur.
Okay.
It's in Ireland.
When Guardian of Gearpur
Yep.
enters the battlefield, exile up to one other target creature artifact you can. Oh.
Does it say you control?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the card.
It's a
code.
flicker effect.
Okay.
Is it up to though?
What's that up to?
Yeah. So you have a
I got
body.
a creature.
Yes.
It has flying.
Yes.
Okay.
That would have been good though. Exile would have gotten rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Forever.
Done then?
Yeah, I'll pass.
Untap. Draw this thing I know is coming. 1, 2, 3 mana. And I will cast Scrawling Crawler. At the beginning of
that thing, yeah.
beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player loses 1 life.
Oh, yes.
Pass to Schnell.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw, and I draw an extra. It's only on your turn?
On my upkeep, we
Your
each draw.
upkeep, gotcha.
So that's
Gotcha.
1 point to Schnell.
Yep.
It's whenever anybody draws.
I
Whenever an opponent draws a card.
thought you said... No, I misunderstood.
So,
Yep,
there's
yep,
2
I-
triggers.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I'm on it.
Yep.
I'm on it. I got it. I follow.
Urborg Siphon Mage. 2/2 Human Spell Shaper.
What a random dude! I love that guy.
For 3, I can tap him and discard a card. Each player loses 2 life. I gain life equal to the life lost this way. Behold the first of my tribe.
Other player.
Yes.
Nah, that's gaining 6.
Go ahead, Tejas.
That doesn't get you below 20.
What's that?
Nope. But that's okay.
So weird.
Draw.
The commander is there for the colors, mostly, and then his secondary ability, I figured would be the most entertaining to have Spell Shaper enchantments out there.
I really hope you have Fountain Watch in that deck.
Which one's that?
A creature that says your enchantments can't be the target of spells or abilities.
Oh no, I don't lean into the enchantment thing.
So when it dies,
It is, yeah.
it's an enchantment that says your enchantments.
Wait, that means I can do it without.
Yes, no, this is not an enchantment deck.
If you have white mana.
The commander is there for late game.
I'm going to play a
Bullshittery.
Black Market Connections.
Oh god, I hate
At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I choose 1 or more. I can create a treasure token and lose 1 life.
You
I can draw a
guys.
card or lose 2 life. And or create a 3/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling. I lose 3 life.
Nobody told me we were playing good cards.
And I will pass the turn.
Did you take the one from drawing a card on your turn?
I did not.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I'll stay on top of that. Alright, Caden takes 1 for drawing a card. Untap before you draw.
Yeah, that's
Next
Free
time.
information. You have access to information before you have to make your decisions? That's unfair.
Spotted cow. It's exactly what Delaney was drinking yesterday. He was nursing
I
it.
mean, what he wasn't drinking.
What he wasn't drinking.
He'll learn beer.
I'll play Righteous Valkyrie. Whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness.
Neat.
As long as you have at least 7 life more than your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2.
Nice.
Yeah. Burp. Done?
Remember the question that you just asked me on your turn? You could have tapped this mana in a way that left you mana available to play that thing.
But Dad. Oh.
See what I mean? This only requires 1 white, and you have used all 3 of your sources of white.
You're smart. I should have done that.
Yep. For future reference.
Well, if you would like.
If you would like to change
You
it,
can
you could.
untap one of the dual ones to tap that.
Yeah.
One of those two that can tap for either color.
The lands that produce multiple options, you always want to tap last because they leave you the most
Options.
options out
So, you know what I'm saying? So that now that would have allowed you to be able to do both.
And now, if you would like, you can attack somebody.
there. Oh,
Oh, yeah, you could.
You didn't pass yet, technically.
You have a flyer, which
Yeah.
means we would need a flyer to block it.
And I don't have a creature that can block regardless.
And my creature does not fly.
I'll attack with
Who would you like to attack?
Guardian.
Me? Fair enough.
With
I regret my help.
of
Yep.
Usurper. It's a
All right.
5/3.
I will take
He is an
3.
ingrate. I've met him. Okay.
Anything second main?
Yep, and then
Or
you
sorry,
get another.
post combat main phase? Is that how the? Or is no? It is just
It's
second,
second main,
Yeah,
yep.
that's-
I'll just
un-
pass.
Okay. I will untap.
You keep changing the words in a game where words are very important.
At the beginning of my upkeep, each player draws a card. So you will each draw 1 and you will each lose 1.
Correct.
Teed, you got us.
Yep.
Thank you.
All opponents.
Then I
1,
will-
2, 3.
Oh,
Nope.
I screwed mine up because I dealt myself the damage when technically Chris is dealing with the damage.
Saw that.
Turn.
Yeah,
I-
but you didn't stop me or fix it.
I didn't fix it. I could have fixed it.
That's fine. Chris can have free damage. He needs it. I had his numbers.
I know who needs a nervous pad. It's me.
It's me. Yes.
Forest will be my land for the turn. Bonder. Yeah, let's do this. I will cast Heartwood Storyteller. It's a 2/3 tree folk. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, each of that player's opponents may draw a card.
Ooh.
I don't cast any non-creature spells.
Nice.
I cast nothing but non-creature spells.
Pass the snow.
Before the end of your turn, I'm going to put a card exiled with currency converter in my graveyard. If it's a land, create a treasure token.
I love Riftstone Portal. That card is criminally underplayed.
That'll be my treasure token. As long as it's in my graveyard, all my lands tap for a green or a white mana, in addition to it, or as an option.
Yeah.
So, untap.
I was just looking for a judgment card for this deck earlier. A
Other
common.
ones for other color combinations?
No, they
No.
only
Really?
did that. Yeah, it was.
Because Judgment was predominantly green-white in response to Torment being predominantly black.
Yeah.
Which is something I wish they would do more often.
Yeah, that would be cool. Fable Passage will be my land. I will tap and sack it, search for a basic on the battlefield tapped. Then if I control 4 more lands, untap it, which I will and do. Plains. Did you deal me 1 point of damage at the beginning of my turn because of Chris?
On it.
Because of Scrawling Crawler.
Cut me. Three, 4. Activating Urborg Siphon Mage.
No!
I'm going to pitch a card. I'm going to pitch this Ray of Revelation, which will go into the currency converter. So everyone loses 2. I gain 6.
Going the wrong way.
All opponents. Lifelink.
Dos.
2. Yeah, that worked. Cool.
Excellent. I'm going to activate the currency converter to put a card exiled with it into my graveyard. It is a non-land, so I will get a 2/2 creature. It's a zombie. I'm sorry, it's a rogue. So that's my 2/2 rogue. And we will pop the treasure to flashback the Ray of Revelation, targeting your black market
But
connections.
Tej, you cast a non-creature spell.
I did.
The three of us get to draw a card at the
cards.
low cost of 1 point of damage to you two.
One.
That's how he get you.
Draw.
So you get to draw a card because he cast a non-creature spell. And then that's a point of damage to you.
I got that part.
I'm out of
I was about to lose 6 life, buddy.
colored mana options.
You just saved me 6 life, buddy.
Go team. We are the best of friends, and I'm here to help.
Draw.
So that is the ideal play for Spell Shaper Tribal.
Oh!
Yeah.
Joel Rhea?
No, actually. She did not make the cut.
In response to your board wipe, all your lands are going to.
In response to your bullshit.
So good.
See, but
So
I figured if I look at that from the other way of if I make my lands creatures, someone's just gonna go, oh, okay, I'm just gonna pop all your creatures.
No, you're the only one that would do that. You're safe. We've met you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm casting a non-creature spell. What happens?
We all draw.
All of your opponents draw a card.
Yep. And then you lose a life.
And then Schnell and
you lose a
Caden
life.
will lose a life.
Alright. I'm casting Court of Lochflane. When it enters, I become the Monarch. At the beginning of my upkeep, I exile the
that
top
crowd.
card of target opponent's library. I can play that card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to cast it. If I am the Monarch, until end of turn, I can cast a spell from one card's exile of Court of Lochflane without paying its mana cost. The Monarch Caden means that at the end of my turn, I get to draw a card, and if you do combat damage to me, you become the Monarch.
Yeah, you basically steal the crown from the person you deal damage to. Well, attack with a creature and deal damage to. So now that is just permanently in play for the rest of the game.
Yep.
I will end my turn. I'm wide open for my
Untap.
monarchy to be stolen.
And your creature. Yep. Draw a card.
But yeah, I wanted to do Spell Shaper Tribal, but I didn't want to use Madness because that felt like too easy of a way to make Spell Shapers
But-
playable.
Okay, but if you're already starting with such a limiting
I know.
deck idea,
I know.
like you could do that. Like I put some strong creatures in this deck
Yeah.
because it's only lands and creatures, so I felt justified.
Nope, I wanted to avoid Madness because I thought it'd be funny.
I'll play Invasion of
Dominaria. Okay, so you choose an opponent who will basically defend this. So when it enters, you do this thing. Okay. So what's it do?
When Invasion of
Dominaria.
Dominaria enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life and draw a card.
Okay, who do you want to have defended? Tej?
You have to give it to one of us.
Yep.
I'll
Tej
And then you
or
have to
Schnell or
attack
me?
it.
I'll give it to...
You don't know this about me. I will defend battles with every resource I have available.
Yes, he takes it
To the point
very
of absurdity.
personal.
No.
and I have
you will
nothing-
never hit it, and you will never get the benefits of it
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
because I will guard it fiercely.
I have nothing
You
that
can't
can block.
He can't
Correct.
block,
Okay.
so
I am the correct.
Now,
Tej is the
when-
best.
now
But
that comes
I
in.
gain...
You gain 4 life
I gain 4
and draw
life.
a card. When you draw a card, you lose a life.
But
And now I don't know. Now you are new to battles. When comes into play with 5 counters on it. So when you deal 5 damage to it, it flips and there's something on the backside of it.
I knew that.
Okay.
Backside.
But as long as I have at
Hey,
least
baby,
7
what that
life...
backside do?
More than your
Oh, it's
starting
more.
life. Yep,
Yep.
you need to be 47.
Gain some life. It's real easy.
But it only has 5 counters on it, and you have 5
5 power.
power. So if you attack this with both of your creatures, you get the backside.
Yes.
Nothing I can do about it.
Let's do that.
Alright. I forgot to draw from being the Monarch.
That's a point to you.
That's a point to me.
But
So
if I
this
attack
goes
these
away.
two-
Best 3
Yep.
mana I've ever spent.
Now you flip
Oh,
that card
yeah.
over.
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of these friggin' loyalty dice that I found in a box, so I just cracked them all open.
Like 'em.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, what's the backside do?
It's now a 4/4
Flying vigilance.
flying vigilance.
Vigilance means it does not have to tap to attack like those do. So that means it can stay up as a blocker as well.
What that vigil do?
And when this comes into play, does that trigger his angel? Is this coming into play?
It is coming into play.
So what does this do? Whenever an angel or a cleric,
Enters the battle. You gain life equal to that creature's toughness.
which is
4. So I gain 4 life.
There you go.
That battle was a non-creature spell. What happens?
oh yes, the three of us draw a card.
Got it.
And then we all take a point. Well, Chris doesn't, because he's mean. Yeah. Kill it.
You
Wait,
are above your
hold on,
starting
hold
line.
on.
What?
Which card is that one?
This one is making us, making
But
everyone
you're
else...
also drawing extra cards off of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
If you have an answer, again, that's a combo piece. This is just annoying.
He's right. If you can,
But like, I don't know what that leads to.
Him winning the game without us
if you can get rid of
interacting.
this, if you can exile this permanently, get rid of it.
Yeah.
exile means not in his graveyard, and it works from his graveyard. Exile means remove it from the game.
Battle taps.
I am not so proud
So
that I won't tell you
simple.
what of my
Yeah.
things to get rid of.
And then I'll play Path to Exile.
That'll
There
do
you
it.
go. That is the perfect card for this situation.
All right. So my Forsaken Minder is gone forever.
Okay.
And
Now I have no idea what your deck does.
basic land.
Yes.
Path is basic. Hooray!
You running my angel deck is like a Geico commercial. It's so easy, a Caden could do it.
I get it.
Get it, Caden?
That is another
Nope.
Non-creature spell.
spell.
So,
the three of us
Three
draw.
of us draw. Tej and I lose.
There, I'm up to 7 cards in hand.
And I'll pass.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, we each draw a card. You 3 each lose a life.
Yep. I will get to that in a second.
I was worried about running out of cards from discard.
Okay,
I
draw a
just
card.
should have given every opponent a Skaven Crawler or Scrawling Crawler.
Yeah, apparently this is a group hug deck?
Yeah.
That was not my intent, but draw for the turn. Oh, there we go.
There she blows.
All right, cut please.
I gotcha. Ah.
I'll draw from Chris. And we will
Land for the
follow-
turn will be a wooded foothill. I'll pay the 1 life and crack it for a land right away.
Wait a minute. Aha.
Grab a mountain.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're just gonna Crater Hoof Behemoth for your like coup de grace.
I did put 1 in here, but I have much more.
I'm running 3. I hope to draw at least 1.
I mean, there's variants.
Half baked,
Well,
eye baked.
But
Yeah, there's a couple of versions of it, but it
I do, but I only have 2.
based on the I'll say class of creatures that you're playing right now, it doesn't seem like you're just going big fatty, big fatty, big fatty.
I didn't
So it
have
seems
the
like
mana to go big fatty.
utility
big fatty.
creature, utility creature, utility creature. Late game turned them into big fatty. Go.
I am looking at some fatties.
Okay. Teeds, that's us.
Yep.
I mean, I will go to combat. I will attack Schnell for 2.
Ugh, do I block with my zombie? What? I have a 2/2 zombie.
There's a cancel
2/2
button.
rogue.
I'm sorry.
There's a
2/2
cancel
rogue.
button.
Yeah. I will chump block it.
Okay. Second main phase. I'll pay 5 mana. I will cast my commander. Nikya of the Old Ways. You can't cast non-creature spells. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any land, or of any 1 mana of any type that land produced.
Okay.
So it's not can produce, but did produce. Small distinction. Pass to Schnell.
Yeah. Untapped. Upkeep draw.
7. At the end of your turn, you have to discard down to 7.
That's right.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I got to discard.
Yeah, I too am getting near
Should probably do
the top end of what's legally allowed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm going to discard a Dawn Shredder Elk.
Okay.
How many are in your hand? You can answer. That's public knowledge.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. So you need to discard 2 cards right now.
No, he drew a card during your turn.
So you have to discard one card.
Sorry, you're right.
Not the one that he just drew last.
Yes.
Okay. While he's figuring out, land for the turn will be a swamp.
Something that was in your hand on your turn, you have to discard.
We're gonna go with a Cho Aram Alchemist. For 3 and pitching a card from my hand, the next time a source of my choice would deal damage to me this turn, prevent that damage and gain that much life.
Oh, bogus.
And then we're gonna cast Dusk and destroy all creatures with a power of 3 or greater. Which is not my board, so I'm gonna let you guys decide.
All right, non-creature spell.
Yep.
So the 3 of us draw a card. 3 or greater than 3.
Power 3 or greater.
Oh, bitch.
Not only is this an okay card to have in my graveyard because it has Aftermath, almost none of the spell shapers have a
Yeah, they're all.
good power.
All right, Scrawling Crawler is dead. Power 3 or greater.
All creatures with a power of 3 or greater get
So
destroyed.
flip this one back before you put it in your graveyard. Because it's a battle on the other side?
So I have to get rid of this.
Yes, because its power is 4. What about it? Yep.
Three or
this,
greater.
3 or greater. So every creature you had.
So every real number that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I have to get up to all. Okay.
Yep. So
That thing was a 2/4. Perfect. I will go to combat. Tej, I believe you hold my crown, sir.
Yep.
Wait, didn't Caden? Oh no, he attacked
he
the battle.
attacked the
Gotcha.
battle.
So I attack you for 2.
You got it.
And my crown. With the best. We are gonna have to go to my end step though because I can't do anything else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will draw for being the monarch, and then I have to discard. I'll take 1. No, I don't take 1 because that's gone.
Oh,
I killed that.
undo.
Yep. So I'm gonna pitch this swamp to the currency converter, and go ahead, Teach.
Alright. Untap. At the beginning of my upkeep, exile the top card of target opponent's library and target Schnell's library. I can play that card for as long as it remains exiled, and
Feast of
mana of
Sanity.
any type can be spent to cast it.
Whenever you discard a card, it pings and you gain a life. Modern Horizons 2 thingy.
Draw for turn, no more damage.
No more damage.
Okay. Land for turn will be a Smoldering Marsh, which will enter untapped because
That
I
might be good
control
until lose.
2 or more basic
But there's not an
lands.
ugly art version of it, so
There actually might be. Oh no, those were the.
Modern Horizons. Yeah, there's a Modern
No.
Horizons.
I think there was a specific keyword attached to the ugly arts. But let me check.
No, because it was on Urza's Saga. It was on an Angel in this deck. It was on a bunch of stuff.
There were like drawn versions.
Yeah.
Like the artist proof.
And I don't think I have any of those in. Oh, that might be the Esper Sentinel I have in that deck.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like there's an artist sketch or whatever the hell they call those.
1, 2, 3. I am going to cast Brass's Tunnel Grinder.
We all draw?
When it enters, are we all still altering?
That's still happening, yes.
Okay.
We just don't take damage from it now.
When it enters, I discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards plus 1. Discard.
Thank you for not having played my Feast of Sanity before that happened.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. We'll draw 7. Discard Swamp, Terramorphic Expanse, Swamp, Sidisi, Undead Vizier, Necromancy, and Burnt Offering. Oh no, I get that. As long as it remains exiled.
Mhm.
I'll just hold on to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You should have played that thing before.
That's
you
what I was
started
saying.
out.
Literally just saying.
I played my land for turn. I have 2 mana up.
Do.
I will play this Mind Stone. Sovereign draws again.
Ooh. Look beautiful.
And I will move to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will discard.
You wouldn't know it, but I have 12 rent pieces. in this deck.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You?
7.
But it only checks at the end of your turn.
Yeah, you can have more after that if you drew them after that.
Not all of them, but I
What
I will discard Omnixilus, Captive Kingpin, Zoyo's Justice, and Ingot Chewer.
Ingot chewer.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's got Evoke.
Yeah.
Pass turn. I have some of that in here.
How many adventures are you running?
0.
Nice.
Those are non-creatures.
Yeah, but they're still creature bodies, so
I went Schnell with the...
No, that's fair.
It just didn't feel right. Didn't sit right.
I mean, technically, you could be running Spell Shapers, too. 'Cause that's...
I'll play Bishop of Wings. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. And whenever an angel you control dies, trade a 1/1 white spirit creature token to fly. And that has 4.
Do you have a land to play?
No. So I would gain.
It is a cleric.
Is that
You
toughness?
descended
Yes.
Boar counter. I descended.
4 life.
Yep.
Nice.
Because Bishop of Wings is a cleric, so it triggers your Valkyrie.
It's almost a 47.
Boar.
What does the brasses...
At the beginning of my end step, if I descended, put a boar counter on it. Then if there are 3 or more boar counters on it, I remove the counters and transform it. And it becomes a land that taps for red, and whenever I cast a permanent spell using mana produced by this land, I discover X, where X is that mana value.
Got it.
I'll play Lightning Greaves and I'll play on my Righteous Valkyrie.
Yep.
Non-creature redraw.
Yep, non-creature, so the 3 of us draw. Jesus Christ.
And then I'll attack with Valkyrie.
Going to combat.
Who are you attacking? Yep. Wide open. Into the grave. Wide open.
Nice.
All done then?
Going to end step, discarding down to 7 and passing turn.
If there's something that looks like you may not play it for a long time, or that might be good to hold on to, but it's up to you. It is up to you. How many cards are in your hand?
Wow.
He's discarding down to 7, I think.
10.
Okay.
Do you want help deciding?
I don't know.
No, you don't.
That's the thing.
It's okay.
They're
You're
all cards I'm going to use.
Or
Eventually.
well, yeah. That's why
Draw a land.
they're in the
this one will
deck.
help you.
No, I can't
That's the
draw a
rest of them.
single land.
You know. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but this one.
Can I see each too? I was only thinking keeping up.
Here's the one. Here's the 3 that I would discard.
I only have 9. Or not 10.
You have 10.
Yeah. Here's
10
some.
minus 7 means pitch 3.
Yep. Those are the 3 I would get rid of, personally.
Okay.
It's your deck.
Fair enough.
Because you have ways of just bringing these back from the graveyard right to play. A lot of them in there.
Perfect.
So untap, No upkeep triggers anymore. I draw for the turn. Ooh, that might change what I do. Yeah, let's do that first now. 1, 2, nope. 1, 2, 3. We'll cast Augur of Autumn. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands from the top of your library. And as long as I control 3 or more creatures with different powers, I may cast creature spells from the top of my library.
Coven.
Alright. Helios 1 will be my land for the turn.
Nice.
Just a way to get rid of non-land permanents.
It's a good land. I assume you have Blast Zone and that, like...
That is the only other one, yeah.
Okay.
And then I will cast Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia. She's a 2/3 Elf Druid Scout. Tap to add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of a creature or creature card. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, put a 1/1 counter on Gwenna and untap it.
Your deck likes 2/3s.
Yep. It also likes to discard, apparently. That is... Oh, God, you got a 4. That's a big bootay. You got a thing.
Yeah, nothing.
I got a 1/1 and a Monarch, so
Oh, yeah.
there's no way I'm coming back at you. Unless I want to.
I will attack you for 2.
Teach, take 2.
No.
Oh,
You don't want to block with your Spell Shaper?
not yet.
I draw for Monarch before I discard down to hand size?
Correct.
Okay, so I'll go to my end step. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, uh-oh. But we want all these.
God, you sound like your son.
Yep. I wonder where he gets
I want to play all these cards. Can I just keep all the ones I want?
1. Gotta keep 2 of those. So I won't need you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Jesus. I better don't. Sorry. Like, I have things to
No,
consider.
I understand.
Alright, I'm discarding a Sakura Tribe Elder, Shivan Devastator, Goblin Engineer, and a Copperland Gorge.
Okay, artifact creatures, I assume.
Then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Actually, before the end of your turn, I'm going to create a treasure token by putting that in the graveyard. So, now I'm untapped. We have 1 treasure. Souk treasure. Upkeep draw. No damage for draws anymore. I keep looking at Tejas things and it makes me feel bad for wanting to kill.
No, you should.
I know. I'm aware. I can also just feel bad. And land for the turn will be this forest. Damn it, but I'll hit one of my own things to kill one of your things. Is that a fair trade?
Depends on the things.
Okay, I'm going to cast Tranquility. Destroy all enchantments.
You don't have it.
But my course is locked flame.
That's a non-creature spell, so the 3 of us draw a card. That's an artifact.
Ew.
So we each draw.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's gone. This is exiled
God.
forever.
Oh, it doesn't just... Oh. Fair enough. Okay. Then... we will... Devout Witness. 2/2 Spell Shaper for 2. Pitch a card, destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Oh no!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going to my end step, we will pitch. Now now I'm in the boat of, I like all the cards I put in my deck.
God, you sound like you.
I know. I'm going to pitch Bog Witch. We'll go to Currency Converter. And go teach go.
Bog Witch, the Dark Ritual?
Dark Ritual.
Untap.
I'm steeped in the Spell Shaper lore.
Draw.
If I had more time, I would go and build a side deck of 1 copy of everything that the Spell Shapers mimic.
Land for turn is a mountain.
I have a... You're building a Spell Shaper deck. I have a foil, Russian, time-shifted Undertaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, super spiffy.
I have, I think, a regular Undertaker. I don't think I found a foil.
It's got the purple hourglass on
Yeah.
it and the retro frame. It looks really sharp.
Nice.
I'm going to attempt to end the game.
Shit.
I will pay 2 mana for an Altar of Dementia.
End the game from what?
Sacrifice a creature and target player mills cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Reanimate.
In response,
Yes.
I'm going to pay a white from my treasure and exiling 2 white cards from my hand. I'm sorry. As an additional cost to cast this card, you may exile any number of white cards from your hand. The spell costs 2 less for each card exiled. So I'm going to exile Adorned Pouncer, and I'm going to exile target artifact. Reanimate on the stack.
Alright, well, Reanimate on the stack, targeting my own Sidisi Undead Vizier.
This is why we abuse Teach.
Yep.
This is a learning moment.
It's not going to stop me.
Ah, shit!
In response to that,
Yeah.
I am going to cast Dual Caster Mage with Flash. When it enters, copy target instant or sorcery spell. I can choose new targets for the copy. In response to that triggered ability, I can sacrifice Dual Caster Mage to Altar of Dementia. You mill 2 cards.
Hang on.
Yeah.
March of the Otherworldly Light. You draw a card. Caden draws a card. Chris draws a card.
Yep.
Okay. Now, you're flashing that in,
Yep.
sacrificing.
I'm targeting Reanimate,
Okay.
sacrificing it,
Okay. Making me mill 2.
making you mill 2.
Okay. I milled Agatha's Soul Cauldron and the Plains.
Alright. Copying the Reanimate, targeting Dual Caster Mage.
Okay.
Put it from any graveyard and play under my control. I lose life equal to the creature's casting cost. Oh, life totals. I'm not gonna end the game.
Okay.
Life totals.
Relevant.
Very.
You saying all live totals matter? No, nothing? Okay.
Tough crowd.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Tough
20
crowd.
20
Oh, try.
Can't make jokes anymore.
It's 2025. We've established not all life totals matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I? Nope, I fucked up.
Cool.
Well, whatever.
That's my favorite Teach.
I know, right?
Oops, I fucked up.
Dual Caster Mage comes back. I lose 3 life. I can copy target as your sorcerer spell. Not gonna. Then your thing resolves.
Okay.
Exiling Altar of Dementia.
Exiling Altar of Dementia.
So now you have another Reanimate on the
Now
stack.
my original Reanimate targeting Sidisi enters. I will lose 5 life. Resolve. It has exploit. When it enters, I may sacrifice a creature. If it exploits a creature, I can destroy it for a card, put it in my hand. I feel like I need blockers, so I'm not going to do that. Ugh. It's so sad.
I'm pretty sad.
Oh,
But now that I know you're close,
not anymore, not anymore.
things have changed. Things have changed in
nope.
the McDonald household.
I am proud of myself for the amount of interaction I put in this deck, despite going, I'm going to play derpy spell shit. I'm like, no, we're going to put like 10 pieces of like good removal.
Do you have anything in there to like double their abilities,
4,
like
5,
Strionic
6, 7?
Resonator?
I
or...
thought about that. No, I don't.
I'm going to move to my end step.
The closest thing I thought of was, hey, Myrkul, so that if one of them dies, they come back as enchantments and are slightly harder to interact with.
I
Oh, that's
like
what I'm
that as a commander for that deck. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Vegeta
Or
the
counter
Lion.
2.
Yep, he's in there.
All right,
Attaboy.
go, kid. Fucking lose life.
You didn't want to
The other
just chain
one-
a bunch of those?
The other one from Prophecy is
the whole
Real
card.
Mindraker.
He's in there.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
I almost built that guy as a commander once. But nobody would want to play his discard.
Oh, God, yeah.
What's that? Mind Twist on a Stick.
I felt bad just goldfishing when I got him out and like, oh, I can just eliminate somebody's hand every round. Oh, okay.
Remember, you also have the option to cast your commander. I'm not saying it's better or worse than anything in your hand.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want it to die
I'll
right
play
away. Like mine.
Did we draw off of your reanimate? I did not.
That's not the second one.
Not the second.
I
I didn't draw off the first one.
Yeah, there was only one reanimate cast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I did not draw off of your reanimate.
I'll play Resplendent
Oh
Angel.
no, I didn't. I drew off of your.
Yeah, my
March of Otherworldly Light.
Otherworldly.
Yep. Okay, so you cast Resplendent Angel.
Yep.
What
At
do?
the beginning of each end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature kills one flying and vigilance.
Gotta go.
And for 6 mana until end of turn, Resplendent Angel gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink.
Lifelink means whenever it deals damage, you gain that much life. You do know that?
Yeah.
The life gain is linked to its power. Touching people.
Inappropriately.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to cast before combat, or are you going to go to combat? And start beating people all about the head and face.
Wait, I can only play 1 lane.
One land a turn, unless you have another effect that says otherwise. I may look at the top card of the library anytime. We're just going to...
I gain 4 life. And I gain...
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I gain 7 life.
You gained this 4 already. When it came into play. Oh no! Whenever an angel enters,
Yeah.
you gain 4.
Angel, I gain 4 for this, and because of its toughness, I gain 3.
So you gained a total of 7.
That feels like enough to do the
But-
resplendent thing.
I have 7, and now creatures I control get +2/+2.
That is correct.
Ah, who built that pile of shit?
50.
What a dick.
And then what was the, if you gain 7 or...
It's at end step trigger.
Yeah, but you get another angel?
Yep.
Boo. Chris, how many creature-based board wipes do you have in there?
I have a few, including some pretty cool ones.
Nice.
That's not real nice.
It's the only thing I can do.
Then I will...
So go to combat. Who are you attacking? I don't
You
have
should
any
kick
flyers.
the shit out of your dad, and then maybe me. I'm
He
just
has
throwing
more life than I
I do have. I have 1 more point of life.
And he can gain 6 at a crack.
I'll attack Justin.
Okay.
Attaboy.
5/5.
That one just
That
came
was-
into play
yeah.
this
Oh
turn.
yeah.
But
so-
you could move the lightning greaves over to it and give
And
it
give it
haste.
You could.
Since he's allowed infinite do-overs to hurt me. No, that's fine. How much am I taking?
5.
5, and it's lifelink, so Tej will.
So now you have to tap it though, because it doesn't have a chance.
Yeah. He's getting there.
Taking the time.
Oofta doofta. Not a fan. Just saying.
Nagas are snakes now, right?
Yes.
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 Nagas
Oh.
are snakes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I forgot what that does.
Nagas.
What? You forgot what does? That, at the beginning of my end step, if I descended, which means if a permanent card went into my graveyard from anywhere, this gets a counter. It currently has 2. When it has 3 or more on it, I am going to remove it and transform it, kind of like your battle. It becomes a land which taps for 1 red mana, and if I cast a permanent spell using mana from this, I exile cards from the top of my library to find something else. In addition.
Nobody likes that.
Nope. You don't like that.
So we'll play Seal of Cleansing.
And then you
I
have to
can
sack.
destroy target, and then I have to sacrifice
sacking
it. I'll
it to-
destroy that.
Pop the boar.
Okay.
What was this
It
top
does
card? Yep, still that.
Okay. Kid, anything else?
No.
Non-land or non-creature we draw.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Somebody has to pay attention to that.
Ooh, new card on top.
I'll be damned if it's going to be me.
Ooh.
And I'll pass.
Okay.
I saw America and great and a bunch of red, and I got irrationally angry drinking this beer.
It's not irrational.
No. It's Budweiser.
I was going to say, you're also drinking a Budweiser.
America. Untap.
Sir, this is America. No kings, please.
It's the king of beers.
It's president of beers.
The Duchy of Beers. Kick-ass Duke.
I saw something that referred to the current administration as President Musk and what was it? President Musk and
Just take your turn.
Oh, no, he's alive.
draw for the turn. I will play a Game Trail as my land for the turn, revealing a mountain.
What free info, idiot?
Oh, I'm real bad at this game. Okay.
I just said that.
Do that one.
Becca messaged me. Nichols invited me to his election party. I just responded, "Can I come too?"
So,
The joys of not being on Facebook. I don't get invited to stupid things constantly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will recast my commander. Nikya of the Old Ways. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, put a 1/1 counter on Gwenna and untap it. So I will do that. +1/+1 counter. Where you at?
Do you need some? I have some.
I got some.
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6. Top card of the library is.
So this untapped then?
Yes.
Is that what happened? Sorry, I was.
Yep.
That's neat.
2.
That's a neat bro card, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4. So it still will just be 4 mana. 5, 6 mana.
I feel like I never get to draw anything off of Chris's turns.
It's not fair, really.
I know, right? Stupid.
Could do that. That'd be pretty spiffy.
Fucking do it. Don't ask, just buy. If it's a land creature, if it's a non, get a rogue.
2, 4, 6. Rorik Thar the Unbowed.
There's my commander.
6/6 Vigilance Reach. Attacks each combat if able. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, deals 6 damage to that player. Triggers Gwenna.
Yep.
Untap. I will tap this for 2 mana, a red and a green. I will cast Redshift, Rocketeer Chief. New card from Aetherdrift. This is a 2/3 Vigilance, Goblin Pilot. Tap to add X mana of any one color, where X is Redshift's power. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. So currently taps for 2 to activate an ability. Has an exhaust ability. Can only do it once. 10 colorless, a red, and a green. So 12 mana.
Which you have.
Put any number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield.
Fair.
I can fly. You goblin?
I'm goblin.
Do with that what you will. I'm going to take this time to look at the top of my library. Pretty neat. I'm going to have to discard down hand size.
And draw for being the monarch before you.
Yeah. Yep, so I will do that. I don't have any good attacks. I will end the turn.
Yeah. You done discarding? You will be. Okay. Untap. Actually, again, before the end of your turn, throw that into the graveyard to get a rogue. Doing it right this time.
Discarding a mountain, a mosswort bridge, and a haywire might.
I like Haywire Might.
I do too.
Is good.
Yeah, what does this do?
2, 3.
Lifelink? That's the thing we were just talking about.
8.
Whenever it deals damage, you gain that much life. Oh,
Okay.
You got an angel token at the end of your turn.
I did?
Remember, because you gained
Yeah.
Oh.
5
5 of my life.
or more life. So look in
Okay.
your pile of tokens. What type of token does it make?
I have also no good
4/4
attacks.
white-
I'm going to go to my end step, pitching
4/4
Wayfarer's
white
Bauble
With flying and vigilance.
to my currency converter
With one with flying and vigilance.
and pass to Tej.
Oh, and when this enters,
Yep.
you gain 4 more life from this.
Jesus.
4 more life from that.
So I
And-
gained 8.
4?
Yep.
Yeah.
We
gained 8.
gotta get Caden.
Yep.
60.
Healing. So, what do you think of the Angels deck?
Looks decent.
Alright. Untap.
I've never played better.
Upkeep. Draw.
Your brother's gonna watch this video and get so angry. Because the last deck I sent him with didn't do much.
I don't remember what he was trying to do.
General Marholt's Eldragon. And then Spiders.
He,
Oh, he ran Spider deck twice?
He ran Spider deck back to back.
Oh, I gave him Marholt to play.
Yeah, he didn't.
He should have. I didn't watch those videos.
Spiders did not do well, and I felt real bad. But spiders aren't super great to begin with. You gotta
Trixie.
finagle them.
That's to be Trixie. What's the top card?
Land for turn. Escape tunnel.
Tee.
Yep.
Are you eating Bruce's Cheerios?
That's
What's wrong with you?
One,
Bathroom break, I assume.
2, 3.
You're fine, just go.
I'll piss myself, thanks.
I mean, unless somebody
One,
board
two,
wipes
three,
your half the table, I think things are gonna
4, 5,
wrap up
6.
quickly. I will keep
7, 8.
no one in check long enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
What do you have untapped for mana at the moment? Anything?
Whole lot of nada.
Okay.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do.
Okay.
Activate Springleaf Drum, tapping Dualcaster Mage for a black mana.
Yep.
I'm going to cast a Village Rites.
Okay, you will lose 6 life for casting a non-creature spell.
Yeah!
And we get to
And we get to draw a card.
Still gonna win this turn?
6
Glad I didn't
life.
destroy that
Yeah.
card.
6.
Whenever
You
a
take 6
player casts a
damage.
non-creature spell, that Rorikthar deals 6 damage to that player.
Things are
6,
going to get worse before they get better.
12, 18, but I'm at 15.
That would put you at 9.
I need
3
like
spells?
4 more life. Caden, give me some life.
Tell him you don't have any to spare.
63.
Alright.
God damn it.
Dad didn't teach me how to share.
Good response.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. Sacrifice this, draw 2 cards.
I am frequently accused of being a bully.
I mean, you are everyone's archenemy.
That's true.
Yeah.
We track the stats in our videos. Everybody's archenemy according to the data.
Yeah.
They're mine. So.
What's Rurikthar? 6/6?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do 2 damage to Rurikthar? Because then I can take it out.
I
Don't want to.
can't.
No.
I would if I could. I don't like Rurikthar either. I play a good mix of stupid and bad. That will make me sad.
But it does keep Siege from winning now.
Wait, so if he gets to 0, he's...
Yes.
Yeah.
Bergie, God of Storytelling. Whenever I cast a spell, I add 1 red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck it. It is Plunderer. Whenever another creature I control dies, create a treasure token. 1 red. I will spend that 1 red for a skull clamp. Wait, no, I will not spend 1 red for skull clamp. Not gonna.
That'll put you down to 3.
Yep. I'm gonna pass my turn angrily and sacrifice this escape tunnel.
Well, after this turn, you might not have any more turns. So.
Understood.
Wow.
Understood.
Play kills the closest as a land.
So just so we're all clear, you played a land, drew a card, and untapped your creature.
Yep. Threaten my life.
And then, oh, where'd that go?
Dead looks away for a second, and the turn order goes completely fucking out the window. Oh, yeah, Rurik Thar really kicks you in the nuts.
Real bad.
Lyra Dawnbringer.
Sure.
I'll
Couple life gain triggers.
I'll move Lightning Greaves.
Alright, so how much life are you getting?
In response to you moving the Lightning Greaves, I'm going to pop the Lightning Greaves with Devout Witness.
Yep.
Discard a card. I will discard this land.
You're still going to gain a lot of life.
You are.
I gain
4 plus toughness.
9.
Okay.
Good God.
So Shattered Sanctum is now
It's like
exiled.
Nelson
with
is
the
still
currency
here.
converter.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Now at least he can't hit us with it immediately.
Right.
Alright, well. I will.
That has vigilance, remember, so it doesn't even have to tap.
Oh, so 6. 3.
Oh my God, he's swinging. He's swinging with the Bishop of Wings. That's when you know he's cocky.
9, 13. 18. Can't do that.
Ha! Slowed
Still
you down.
18 to.
Are you attacking?
Yes.
But you can
So-
you only have to assign him 9. So the other 9 damage
And
would be.
he had- I have
doesn't
no
have
flyers.
The bishop doesn't fly, so the bishop can be blocked.
Ooh, he won't then.
Okay.
You go.
So, if it has vigilance, slide it forward. If it does not have vigilance, tap it. To full, no, opposite.
And everything's
There you
getting plus
2 plus 2.
2. So that's
Oh,
5.
Shebus.
6. And
So I don't think you need to tap all of them. As long as you have.
I would only need to tap these.
2 of them.
Any 2.
Just those.
Yeah, just those 2. That'll do it for
Damn
10.
it.
Alright, we gotta kill that kid.
Yeah.
That kid is.
Do it now!
Do it before.
Save me!
I mean, I can't do it now. 72. Can I do this?
Somebody say.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Shit.
I'm dead. That's a 10.
I just wanted to keep you from comboing off. I didn't want you to lose.
Caden's gotta die.
Out!
How do you go from helping me to wanting to kill me?
How can Caden
No, no,
die
no. I don't want to kill anyone. I just want to win the game.
Oh, and I get another 4/4.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. You mean 6/6?
6/6. Thank you.
Boo.
Right?
This guy's a phony. Come on, 2/2 rogue. Swing me to victory.
36 times. No. Are you all done then?
Wait, and then
One
that's
intro.
another angel, so that's
You will, yeah, you'll gain
Gain
more
4
life
more
as
life.
an step
Indeed.
trigger.
Wait, does he
8.
get the +2/+2? Does he gain 6 or
now.
4?
It sees
It
it
should
as
be
a
plus 2,
6/6,
yeah, it
so
should be
yeah.
So he will
10.
gain 6 more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 10.
4. Yep.
10. I get 10.
Jesus.
That's 82.
You built this. You built both.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you are responsible for everything in that quadrant of the table. I assume Kate is done then. How many cards are in your hand? That's the last.
Oh, shoot. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 7.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Yes.
Okay.
Fear.
82 have so many fires. Chris, get him.
I'm gonna fucking try. I'm going to tap Gwenna for 2 mana. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Jesus.
Activate Redship's ability. Put any number of permanent cards from my hand onto the battlefield.
What the heck?
I think I have 2 or more basics. I do. Cinderglade. Urabrask. All my creatures have haste.
Everything
And
we
all
have
you-
ETBs tapped.
Yes. These are not being cast though; they're being put onto the battlefield. So I will not get any cast triggers.
Oh no.
Oh, that does.
What are you doing over
screw
there?
this
I
up.
don't know.
Fair enough.
Just pulled like blue fuzz out of my.
I should not have put this into play.
Ha! Stupid. Now we got him.
Yeah, but it might be, that was probably the difference between me getting him or not.
Oh, well, shit. I can do the last 2. If you can get him down to 80. I'm sorry. If you can get him down 80.
Dang. Fucking.
That's a cast trigger. You don't have any artifacts or enchantments over there.
He destroyed it.
Alright, Scrap Shooter will just come into play. Silverback Elder. Sunspine Lynx.
My friends have weird priorities.
Teamer
Hey.
Sabertooth.
Just so everyone knows, my dad's in the hospital, but he's fine. We're using point buy for character creation.
And one of the new cards of this deck, Hairgast Erupting Nullkite. Just a 6/6 flyer with Emerge, but each creature spell, because I used an ability that costs 12 mana on this guy, put any number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield.
Oh, this thing.
The Eldrazi Dragon.
Yeah.
Look at the top card of my library.
I think I have the regular art version of that thing. But I haven't decided where to throw it.
I will move.
Sorry. If you cast this, okay. So.
I will move to combat.
That's our phase.
These are all going at Caden.
How much?
Damage cannot be prevented, and you cannot gain life, by the way,
How can I not?
because of Sunspine Lynx. So it's 5, 9,
Here goes my super secret tech of Cho Arama Alchemist.
13, 19,
This hurts you too. You need
23,
That's what I'm saying.
29. So it is 34. This untaps, and no, I didn't cast a creature.
I was gonna say, why
It's
does
a
that
cast
have
trigger.
that?
It's a
Yeah.
cast. So 34 damage coming at you.
And there's nothing I can do about
No,
it.
you can block.
You block.
Yep. You
You
have
just said that
1, 2, 3, 4.
The damage won't be prevented to your creatures.
Yes.
You can still block it.
Or to you, and you, and you don't gain life from lifelink either.
Wait, so can I? So I can't stop the damage from coming,
Yes, you can block the creatures.
but it will kill my creatures.
Yes.
If it's more than their toughness, yes.
6, 12.
My
So
largest
you
creatures.
Start looking at things that you can kill and block and kill those.
These
So
are
where are you all
6/6s.
attacking
Everything that is tapped except for this.
I'll block the 6/6 with a 6/6 angel. So I
Okay.
cancel it out.
How much are you attacking for?
34.
It's done 20.
Another option, Caden, is he's hitting you for 34 and you have 82 life.
Just take it.
You could just take
That
it.
is
hit him back.
true.
I would block and kill this thing that's stopping us from
Oh,
gaining
that will
life.
kill it. Bye.
Okay.
Bye, Felicia.
Are you blocking anything else? Because
And then I'll just take the
remaining.
remaining
29.
Okay. Jesus.
So 7 over.
God, look at that. He's so good at math. I couldn't have done that.
Second main phase.
I couldn't have either.
Morog, Fury of Akul. Each creature you control gets +1/+0 for each time it has attacked this turn. Has a landfall trigger. Whenever a land enters the
That's why
battlefield
you
under your
screwed up.
control, yes. If it's your main phase, which it is, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. At the beginning of that combat, untap all creatures you control. I cast this. It will put a 1/1 counter on Gwenna and untap her.
He's a good creature. Haven't you killed me with that thing? Why are you looking it up?
Because they might have...
Oh, change the wording on it now with pre-combat, post-combat.
Yep. Let's
No,
well,
it says written. They haven't changed
Okay.
it yet. There was a lot of debate when...
I will tap Gwenna for 2 mana. I will use one of it to cast Caustic Caterpillar. So I have I'll say a green floating. Look at the top card of my library. Shit.
I don't think I've killed you with that card.
I feel like you probably would have.
Oh, and a cast trigger. Because I cast a creature spell. Look at the top 5 of your library. Put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Put the rest on the bottom of the library, or gain 4, or disenchant something. I will look at the top 5.
Whiff, please.
Hey. I'll put a Craig Crown Pathway into my hand.
Landfall. So now
Put
you
the
get
rest
extra
on the
combat.
bottom of my library in a random order. Yes.
If it's your main phase, there is an additional combat phase after this phase. At the beginning of your combat, untap all creatures you control. He's coming at you again. Or us.
Not me.
Yeah.
Something is over.
Rude.
Yeah.
Look at the top card of my library.
Okay. He doesn't have haste, though. Right? That pile can attack?
Gives all my creatures haste.
Ah! Sorry, I can't read.
I have not played a
Strike
land yet
through.
this turn. I've put 2 lands into play,
Okay.
I believe. You may put... Yep, so I put 2 into play. I'll play a land for the turn.
Didn't you play your Cinderglade and that's when you said you
No,
fucked
I
up?
put it into play as a permanent with his ability. Spine Rock and Old will be my land for the turn.
But you already have...
Do my combat phases stack?
They do.
Atta boy. Way to go, Idaho.
Okay. I think you're good.
Not a fan, creature man.
Look at the top card of my library. 2, 3, 4. I do not have the mana to play. Can I do anything cool?
I mean, attacking 2 more times for 30 a crack seems okay.
Or you can just nod.
Or you could just not. The boy raises a good point. Compelling argument. Let's
You
let's
could
dive
have
into that.
not, Caden. You could have not attacked Caden.
It's true. Teach could have probably had 4 different answers for this.
Yep, we're going to combat. Everything gets +1/+1 for each other time it has attacked this turn.
Sir?
Yeah. There's
What?
motion at my door.
10, 11,
Motion in your ocean.
16, 23, 28.
What'd I ever do to you?
You're still at 53.
That is true. I'm not
We're
gonna be able to
best
go for the
friends.
7.
34 plus 7 is 43 plus 6 is 49 damage coming at you.
Now you have some decisions to make.
Yeah, now you want to
Now I
block
go
and start
black
killing some...
Go
Kill-
creatures.
Kill
Go
this.
creatures.
Cancels.
No. How big is that?
A 5/4.
5'4".
So take that.
These two are also big threats.
And the 6/6 flyer, probably.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have a 1/1 because this died.
You don't get those till all the damage is resolved.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying from this.
Yes,
that was
I
the
know.
first combat phase.
That was the first one. So I gained the 1/1.
wait, this didn't die the first combat because
Yes,
he
it
only
did.
blocked a 5/4.
No, I blocked a 6.
Oh, he let it die. So it's still on the table,
Yeah, that one's still on the table.
but it has damage onto it.
Yes.
So it just has 1.
It has effectively 1 hit point left
Yes.
this turn, but it can still deal the full 6.
So you're blocking here.
Throw it at one of these two.
This is a 7/6, and this is a 5/4 because they get +1 +0.
Throw it to 7/6 just to make them a 6.
Okay.
And then, wait, these also have 1 added onto it from this.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Shoot.
There's
Plus-
+1/+1s.
Now lifelink is back in effect if you have
Yep.
lifelink triggers,
It is.
because you did take out.
Only
They
the
all
only.
have lifelink. Every angel I have.
Lyra gives them all lifelink.
Plus
I
Build
1,
that
plus 1,
goddamn
and
deck.
lifelink.
forgot about that part.
Okay.
Well, that a piece of shit card.
You should block and kill his Urbrask because.
So actually, where's that 7?
No. Kill that thing. Keep that thing.
Okay.
Keep that thing dying.
Because this is a 7/6.
That's fine.
It's a 7/7.
7/7 lifelink.
7/7 lifelink.
Then this is a 5/5 on a.
No.
No, that's also a 7/7.
That's a 7/7, but that one's taken 5 points of damage already.
Yeah, so then that would be a. 2.
Yeah, both these would die.
Yeah, you'll trade there. That's fine.
But I also.
This attack was not as
much
profitable
is
as I
that?
had initially
So how
thought.
much am I losing? Right,
for 45.
how much am I losing just right now?
So, not counting lifelink, unblocked, we've got 11.
12, 13.
Oh, they all
Plus
get
one,
plus.
plus zero.
Okay, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 29, and is that
34.
34. So you're taking 34, gaining 14, so you're only netting minus 20.
So I've only dropped down to 33.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he has one more combat phase left, but then some of his biggest hitters are at least gone.
I'm doing my best.
No, this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Math
well,
is a
this
team
team's
sport,
always-
this fucking game.
But then, which of these die? Do they both
We will
die?
show you.
This one will
These will
die,
die.
this one will die.
Yep.
And then my angels die with them.
Your
No,
angels...
just
This
this
one-
one.
This
one's
angel,
left.
yeah, this angel's fine.
So then I get a 1/1.
Yep. Okay, so combat damage is resolving.
Yep.
Jesus.
This one goes
One
back
more.
to your token pile.
Yep.
This one goes back to play with 6 damage on it. So let's mark that.
So that's a 1/1 right now.
No.
No,
No.
it's a
The
1.
power is never affected.
Yep.
It's still a 1/7.
We're just
Yes. Because now,
Or
if your
7.
life total changes and your static effects go away, this will check after that ability is either on or off.
So this will lose the +2/+2 because you're taking 20.
Yep.
So you will go below your 40. Your starting life total.
Is this the same as a white spirit?
Did you?
Just a-
Yes, that's exactly what that is.
Okay.
So Morag dies,
Green.
Morag will die.
but I get. But now they're all their printed power.
Yes. Okay. So then this will die because the static +2/+2 goes away because you're not at 7 or 47 anymore, right? Or is
No,
that a
this-
different effect?
The +2/+2. Yeah, it's for this.
Okay, so this
The
one.
+2/+2 is
So
gone.
then this one dies, you'll get another spirit.
I'll just take another spirit. So now I have.
Perfect. Now you have chump blockers.
Top card in the library.
Oh
Okay.
wait. Oh no, those aren't angels.
Yep, they are spirits. Okay, you have one last combat phase.
Do it again.
We lost 20.
2.
They gained, he lost 20 after gaining 14. That was the net result.
Yep.
So.
All of these creatures are going back at you.
For the third and final time.
For how much this time?
5, 10, 16, 17, 22, 26, 32.
So, chump block the biggest with your spirits. And then kill anything that you can.
They fly, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you just throw one in front of this guy. This guy is a 5, this is a 5, this is a 5.
You keep on attacking with that.
Yep.
Actually, I'll do that.
Okay.
Probably a good call.
Oh, commander damage.
Yeah.
10 commander damage.
We'll keep track of that and fix it.
Yep.
In post.
What's your lowest thing? What's the smallest thing?
The smallest, I have a 1-1 and a 2-3.
You have a 1/1 attacking?
Yep. Yeah, you can throw the bishop in front of that and kill my caustic caterpillar.
This will die too, though.
No, it's a 1-4.
4.
Oh,
4 is greater than 1.
I know what
I'm trying to be helpful.
Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 5 creatures unblocked yet.
And then what else?
Totaling 11, 15, totaling 20 damage?
8, 18, 20 damage.
I'll just take the 20. Wait, and then lifelink.
You're not blocking with life linkers, are you?
They're all.
Do your
anything that's
spirits?
an angel. No,
Yeah,
the angels.
nothing's an angel.
Yeah, you're not blocking with any of your angels, so.
Shoot.
Okay.
You have a 3/3 here that could block his
Yeah.
2/3 here. That would give you lifelink and give you
And
two
kill
less,
my thing.
two less damage.
Yep.
You have a 5/5 here that could block his 4/4 here again,
+1.
netting you
+1.
5 life and removing 4
Yep.
damage from
Wait,
the pile.
that's
So you yeah,
so
also
that's-
+1/+1. So you would gain 4.
And this is +1.
And if you
+1.
block,
Okay.
So
no,
that's a
this says
6.
other angels.
Yeah, so
it
block-
doesn't count as self.
Block the raccoon.
So you would gain 9, and these die.
And how much? So how much did I lose? I lose 11.
10, 14. You would lose 5.
5.
Yep,
How much is the commander dealing the second time?
15 total. You just hit him 3 times.
Is hit him 3 times.
But we didn't do camera damage correctly, so
Yeah.
So you're hitting him for how much now?
Oh,
that's
9 regular and 5 commander.
Which is 14.
Yes.
And you hit him. So I'm just gonna mark it all as commander.
Okay.
okay. That's closest to correct then. Without going over.
Correct.
And then dead, fine, dead. Tokens.
You have 1 commander damage floating.
And no, these are dead. Are these dead?
Those go back to the token pile, yes.
Okay.
Christ.
I tried.
Wait, did the angel?
It's gone. Go away.
Yep, back to the token pile.
Good out.
Oh my god.
Done?
Yeah, that's all I got.
One
Before the end of your
havoc?
I'm going to activate Urborg Siphon Mage. You each lose 2, I gain 4. I will pitch Llanowar Mentor to my currency converter. I will activate the currency converter, putting this land into my graveyard and netting a treasure.
Not gonna lie, kind of like this deck.
Okay.
Kind of fun.
Which
Untap.
one?
Upkeep.
My creatures only deck.
Ah.
I'll have to be lonely.
I don't like where this is going.
CreaturesOnly.com.
That's a great deck name, though. I'll give you that. Creaturesonly.deck.
Yeah. I think I'm screwed. So, Rumming Up Excavator. Land for the turn will be Shattered Sanctum. ETB's tapped unless I control 2 or more other lands. Yeah, we feel not great. We're gonna pass.
Whoa, since I went from 82 to 26.
C.
I'm going 9 to -1.
Yeah. You did it.
Brought it upon myself.
Okay, Ken Caden, close this out. Or will Chris let Schnell sneak through with an unknown spell slinger or spell shaper victory? Neither of those. Chris wins.
Well, you can't run Latula.
Is that the red one? Yeah.
Latula Keldon Overseer.
I thought about for a while which colors I wanted to include.
Oh,
I'll play Sarah's Emissary.
piss!
As Sarah's
That's not my
Emissary
ass.
enters the battlefield, choose a card type. You and creatures you control have protection from the chosen card type.
Just choose
Just
creature.
choose creature.
Because then my creatures
Creature.
don't deal damage to you, and they can't block your creatures.
Bang.
I really, really need that Sunspine Links back.
Some sort of non-creature removal spell.
Oh, and that's an angel.
Yeah.
Protection
So,
from
how
Chris's
much would I get?
You would gain 4
How?
plus toughness.
+1.
11, 13.
Plus toughness.
You can Helios fucking solar beam that thing real quick,
In
right?
8 turns. Protection from creatures.
Well,
God, this might be on you, buddy. You might
This-
have to do something about that.
really? With all my creature-based
Yeah,
abilities?
Since you want him to be a bully, I can be a bully back. Ka-ding,
He's gonna get you.
ka-ding, ka-ding.
Fairly certain I will be getting gotten.
So that is...
Yeah, so all my spell shapers are just...
I wouldn't attack with that. Because he's got blockers.
I
He
do
does
have 3
have-
creatures up.
The rest of these have flying. So you should be good.
So how much are you attacking? I have nothing with flying.
Wait,
That-
everything...
oh,
Hold on, I forget everything is like +4.
That's
Wait,
right.
and I've gained more than 7.
That's
You're at 39.
39. That won't trigger. Yeah, Resplendent Angel won't trigger until the end of your turn,
Yeah. Boo.
where you'll gain like 8 life again.
Look at that.
Alright,
Garbage.
So how much are you attacking me for?
It's just...
3?
So 3, 8...
That thing can't attack. You just played
Oh,
this
yeah.
turn.
3, 6, 4, 10. Wait, no, not 13.
All right, I'm taking 13, and you're gaining 13 because they're all lifelink.
Yep.
What a fucking
Back
piece
up,
of shit.
back up to.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna go back a step and go, you pointed out that he shouldn't attack because you have blockers. None of your blockers can block.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You lied to your son, right to his dumb
I
face.
forgot about the protection from creatures.
Okay. So Caden goes up to 52.
God.
Are you done then, sir?
Actually, I gained my
You get a
4
token.
fours back.
Yep. End step, you get whatever that does.
Which is a
I'm up.
5,
4.
which is a 7, 7.
So you gain 7 more life.
Oh,
Is this
you
a-
gain 11 life.
Ah, that's fair. Fair and balanced.
1, 4, 4. Yeah.
You get that token and 11 life.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not okay.
At the end of
I
your
think
turn,
this-
People don't do this thing.
I'm going to activate Redshift Rocketeer Chief to add 2 mana to my mana pool. To activate Temur Sabertooth to return
Hang on.
this to my hand.
Urbrask, your creatures enter tapped.
Oh yeah, that's right. So that's
The token.
they're tapped.
the token
Token
is
and that
tapped.
guy.
Yep. Not that it matters because you also have protection from creatures.
Unless I can kill that thing somehow.
But
A
It's
land
also a
base
7, 7
thing. So
8, 8. There you go.
Harrogast is going back to my hand.
It's a 10, 10.
God damn it.
Where did the Monarch token go?
You have it.
It's right here.
Ah yes, I keep forgetting to draw for that. But he just
should
hit
be
me.
Monarch,
So
yeah.
you
Yeah.
draw a
He's
card at the
drawn
end
as
of your
a card.
turn. Because you're Monarch.
Forgot about that.
Yep. It's behind my silo. Myrkul.
Monarch of Beers.
Yes. Do you still have 7 or fewer cards in your hand?
Seven.
Okay.
Draw a card for the turn. Look at the top card. Oh boy. Do I have 3 different powers? I have 2. Yes, I do.
How's your coven?
Do I have 5 different mana values in my hand?
It was 6. Sir.
8.
I forgot about that.
I didn't.
There is joy in this world.
Oh man.
A Tempsis the Sphinx.
1, 2,
So stupid.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will have a green floating. I'll cast Battle Mammoth.
Whenever we target your stuff, is that the one?
Yes.
You get to
Whenever
draw?
a permanent I control becomes target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, I may draw a card. That will untap this, putting a counter on it.
Jesus.
And I will choose to destroy turn. Blah blah blah. Oh god, nothing. I will choose to gain 4 life.
A lot of nada.
Any other? No. Top card of my library is you.
So much for your creature only deck, huh?
2. It's doing pretty well. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
doing pretty well.
I have floating mana, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6 red floating. Primordial Sage. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. This untaps, gets a counter.
This doesn't target. This will still get him, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Back in the game.
I will gain. No, I will choose to look at the top 5, put a land card into my hand.
Okay. He's on a 32 turn clock on my board.
Reliquary Tower Golem. Top card.
God damn.
And for the turn, be a mountain.
What's that?
I would put my commander and play 1.
Oh my god, that one angel!
Yeah.
I go dumb, right?
It's pretty cool, isn't it? For a deck that you built.
You did this to me.
I learned it from watching you.
Alright, so I still have 1 red floating. 1, 2, 3,
You can attack other people, you know.
4,
Yeah, but
5.
I might help him towards your... Or help him towards your tentacle.
Red floating.
I'm just playing, leave me alone.
Steel Hellkite. I will gain 4 and draw a card.
I forget you get like infinite turns.
Oh, I smelled pizza randomly. I'm like, what's happening? The best stroke ever. Last time it just smelled like burnt toast.
Oh, that will untap mana.
Yeah.
She's pretty good.
Yeah,
I've never ran her before. I'm liking her.
I have not updated Brewer Thar in like 15 years, and now I don't want to because I'd just be copying a lot of the cards I'm seeing on your playmat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I hate when that happens because then I feel like I can never play the deck again.
Hairgast. When I cast a spell, I may exile my hand. If I do, draw 3 cards. I will do that. Dragonborn Champion, Reliquary Tower, exiled. Untap Gwenna. None of this helps against Kaden.
Cool.
Maybe if you weren't so bully to me. Done that.
Can you do anything about the angel that gives him protection from creatures?
Right.
I haven't
now?
done anything to
No.
you, so I mean it could be nice.
I'm not saying I can't draw something that maybe could, but right now, current states, nay.
I love this card. Never put this in a deck before.
Is this the answer to your problems, or just a neat shiny
No,
thing?
it's both, but not because of protection from creatures.
Yep.
I could have killed the angel.
Okay, I vote to bring Teach back at 8 life.
I was killing right away.
It's true well.
No one likes you, shut up.
I mean you brought me.
I did.
Oh,
Beast Whisperer, draw a card, gain 4.
Jesus. Am I the only one not gaining absurd amounts of life each turn?
This can prevent damage from one source?
The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you, prevent that and gain that much life.
I'm so fucking toast.
So you could be gaining life.
Yeah. But I can't just be like, oh, when he's swinging there, I'll like tack on and remove and add.
You have to call Caden names.
No.
Call him a skibidi toilet.
You skibidi toilet.
I can't even hurt him. I could swing at Schnell.
Do
It's fair.
Yeah.
it.
Let's do
You
that.
Gotta be all bully on me.
Since you gotta be all bully on your son. Okay.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers.
Yes.
5, 6. Sabertooth. And Gwen.
Okay.
All these boys. All these boys.
Okay. We are going to Devout Witness and pop the Steel Hellkite.
I will draw a card from Battle Mammoth.
Okay.
Wait, is it spell or ability? It's target of a spell or ability. Yep. Okay.
And then, what's your biggest?
Probably the 6/6 there.
The 6/5.
Oh, this is also an. Sorry, this is an 8/9 currently.
Oh my gosh. We will.
Why did I get anything?
No.
Always been looking for a home for that turlet.
Discard this to the Alchemist, and I will prevent and gain 8 instead.
TJ.
Yeah.
Does that mean like that this?
Okay, I can't block the 6.
Correct.
So then I will put Dying to Serve in my graveyard, generating another rogue. And we will block
That
there.
one does have trample.
Fucking.
Little mammoth.
Battle Mammoth. Your rogue enters tapped.
Oh.
You got me.
I remembered a thing. I'm also surprised.
How much left is coming at me?
4, 8. Sorry. 14, 18. 24, 29.
Okay. I will take 21.
Man, I am just throwing damage around and accomplishing nothing.
I mean,
Pass turn. Here's your rogue.
didn't feel great about that.
Oh, I saw that.
Caden, I'm real mad at you.
Why?
I'm disinviting you from future EDH games.
I think you're just mad that I'm better than you.
Yes, also that.
Okay. We're gonna pay 2 to draw and discard 2 little Ulate. We're gonna pitch the command tower. Yeah, I think we're just effed. So, Phyrexian Arena,
That is a beautiful one. I need a Phyrexian.
and land for the turn with the Roman Up Excavator. It will be this Plains from my graveyard. Pass.
Yes.
It is a joy to watch your enthusiasm.
No, it's not.
It's been out for weeks.
Do we tell him we let him win so he enjoys himself and
Don't
wants
lie.
to keep?
Don't
I
lie.
wish it was a fucking.
Land for the turn. Snow-covered plains.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Avacyn, Angel of Hope.
This game.
Other permanents you control have indestructible.
It enters tapped. Stupid. You have no chance.
That still works.
I know.
Sure does.
That part he knows.
So, you remember your plane destroy that?
Yeah.
Not gonna work.
ETB trigger. You will gain That plus
9,
a bunch.
13.
11.
15.
15.
11 plus the 4 from
I know.
Bishop.
I added 2, 3. Oh, it's 11 plus 4, 15.
Yep.
I'm still beating you.
Oh my!
Oh, I'm stupid. You
Gorak.
just watch out now.
You goddamn kids.
See, now since you called me stupid,
You goddamn.
I'm dead anyway.
All right,
Sky
all right,
body
all right,
toilets.
all
Or whatever.
Before you make declarations like that, who should you attack really?
Oh, probably the person at 14 health.
That's the one.
You can not only take me out, you can also guarantee, because I could potentially exile all your creatures, which would get around everything.
Yeah,
because
I
I don't limit myself to just creatures. I have a lot of just creatures, but I do have a farewell somewhere in here.
Do you
That
have
would
stuff
certainly-
that isn't creature on there that can block?
No, no.
Okay.
That doesn't. How would non-creatures?
I don't know.
I actually took that card out. There is one that was in this deck list for a while. That's basically a fog, but it just says all creatures attacking you become blocked.
Don't like that. That's 7,
And then I remember trample is a big thing you guys like to do.
11.
Don't attack with that.
Oh yeah.
Attack him with everything
One
else.
of you can chime in with bad at magic, and it's winning anyway.
6, 13.
It's not bad at magic. He's new at magic.
Oh yeah.
Plus-
He's solving the game.
So, I
18.
cannot... You're swinging at me for 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Because everything's getting +1/+1 and a +2/+2.
Okay. Now, I cannot target, but I can choose. But let me make sure that this doesn't say target in the errata.
It shouldn't.
I'm just...
Oh god, I need to draw a bajillion cards and hope for an answer.
There's 2 R's.
What do you think of that deck?
I like it.
It's pretty good.
Probably use it more.
11, 12, 13,
The next time, yep, a source of your choice. So,
15, 16,
because of the debt,
20,
Acronym.
23,
Destroy.
25.
enchant, block, or target. This does not use any of those words, so I can still do a thing. I'm going to activate Cho'arim Alchemist. Everything, what's all coming at me?
Put them all out in the front.
Yeah, some sort of indication.
That is.
Not that.
That need to be
Not
tapped.
that.
That's the one.
Okay. Is that the biggest?
Oh, and you might as well get that out there too.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever
Those
the
are so big.
I know. Whatever the largest individual one is. The 7/7 printed.
Sarah's emissary. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to choose that one. That one will deal me no damage. How much damage would it have dealt me?
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so I will gain 10.
Oh.
Damn it. Fix that. I just dealt myself 10.
Let Daddy do it.
Let Daddy do it.
You gotta hit healing.
Oh.
Sexual.
Healing.
Okay. Now, how much is left? Am I still out?
4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Perfect. Tried so hard, got so far.
But in the end, doesn't even
And
matter.
everything has a lifelink?
Yep.
That's why I didn't hit the final button.
Resolve.
So this
Okay.
is still a creature,
Oh,
like it
wow.
cannot do
Correct.
anything because...
Correct.
Almost at 103.
That one targets.
Here's my secret little baby that I've been waiting years and years and years to find a deck for. So bad.
Yeah.
Alright.
I like
Pass
it.
the turn. You get to draw a card because you are the monarch.
And you get a token from gaining life. For Resplendent Angel.
Okay.
Untap. Your
So-
token comes into play tapped.
But you gain 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 life.
So, everything tapped?
Draw for the turn.
It is, but it doesn't matter because you have protection from creatures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can't be damaged by. You can't be enchanted by.
Land for the
Not
turn
blocked by.
will be Kessig Wolf Run.
So assuming he's
great
telling the truth about his deck,
Yep.
there's nothing he can do about you.
Unless there's a land that
Is
can't
there?
get rid of. Yes,
Okay, play it.
On the turn you play it, though?
maybe.
Okay.
Can you play additional lands beside that Kessig Wolf Run you just played?
Maybe.
Do it.
I can put lands
You can
into
put
play.
lands into play. I've seen
Put it
that
into play.
happen.
Let's see it.
I will
This was my anti-UTech that I just threw into the deck by
pay
default.
4 mana. I will have a red floating.
Such a great thing
Yeah.
to just discard.
I will cast a Rootweaver Druid. I will gain 4 life. I will draw 2 cards. Oh. Well, that triggers on dealing damage.
Yeah.
Dumb. 1 mana floating.
Oh yeah, I was never going to see this very well this game.
Toski. Draw 2, gain 4.
Oh shit, I didn't flip it over. I never hear Caden say go or pass turn. It's not your fault. Not angry with you.
1, 2,
Angry at you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kogla with a green floating. Gain 4, draw 2.
Quick, fight something.
Is that a creature that like you are like being able to have all these extra turns with?
No, Kolga's a big monkey that fights.
Oh, when I
Is
was
it a creature?
the thing that allowed me to attack you multiple times that one turn, that's already dead.
Yeah.
But how are you still having like all these like?
So, this thing, every time he casts a big creature
that
it
with power
untaps
5 or more,
and
it
it gives him
untaps.
more mana. This thing lets him play creatures off the top of his library. So, this gives him the mana, this gives him the opportunity.
Yep. Top card in my library.
He provides the motive.
None of this. None of your stuff is artifacts or enchantments.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that. There's some fun things in there.
yeah, and it didn't do too horrible.
2 mana. Viridian Emissary. Gain 4, draw 2. We are digging. Oh, also, hey, just getting a creature back from my graveyard means damage can't be prevented, which is what protection is.
What?
Protection is prevents damage.
Correct.
So if I got that Sunspine links out of my graveyard that says damage can't be prevented, I could
You
still.
could. Yes, you could.
Okay.
What?
He can get around your thing.
But you
If
have
you-
114 life, and you still have him dead on board when he
So
passes.
1, 2,
No
3,
panic.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go, boys. Your friend and mine, the Tarask.
The Tiraski.
That will untap this. I will gain 4 life. And I will
If I did math correctly,
draw 2.
you can hit him for 53.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. 2,
Ooh, what are you, a monkey?
4, 6. Come on, buddy. You know what we want to see. Atali, Primal Storm. When it attacks, exile the top card of each player's library. Then you may please be exile. Please be an exile effect. Oh my god.
Alright, now things are getting interesting.
Draw 2.
Do you gain life from that Atali?
Oh yes, 4 more.
Didn't that thing used to be a commander in one of my decks or something?
That's all?
Yes, yeah. I used to have an Atali deck that you would use. Alright, I'm gonna go to combat. We're swinging out. All of this stuff has haste.
Oh. How can you attack with them?
Because they have haste.
Yeah.
But aren't they creature?
Yep, they have haste. This lets all my creatures attack the turn it comes into play. And that's the same thing that makes your stuff come into play tapped. So, just wait.
Yeah.
I can attack you but the damage goes down to 0 because you have protection. But I'm going to try and do... We're just spinning the wheel,
He's
buddy.
looking for attack triggers off of this thing?
Yep. So, there's a couple attack triggers. Whenever this attacks, it fights target creature defending player controls. I'll have it fight your bishop, because that's the only thing that doesn't
target it, so it's not going to fight anything.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other attack trigger is Kogla, I think. Destroy target artifact or enchantment defending player controls.
And you can't target him.
Yeah. None of your lands or artifact lands or anything? Okay.
No artifacts.
So, Atali. When this attacks, exile the top card of each player's library. Then you may cast any number of non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. So, we each exile the top card of our library. What do you got, buddy? Hugs. And a Valkyrie. Eradicator Valkyrie.
Hugs might be a deck I'm building eventually.
Flying Lifelink, Hexproof from Planeswalkers. I'll just cast both of these. That will untap Gwenna. Can I generate any more mana to recast the Atali and try and attack again? Don't believe so. Oh, I draw 4 cards because I cast 2 creatures.
You gain 8 life.
Yep.
Shoot.
Non-land permanent. I have all these things in my hand to destroy that thing, and I can't because it's pro creatures. Yeah, I can't do anything. I think you got this one, buddy. I'm trying. I don't even remember if I have a way to
Yeah.
get
It's
that
okay.
back from
You
my...
still, and everything you have, still have protection from creatures.
I have to discard down to hand size.
So it might take you another couple turns, but he's
You love
on the ropes. He's on the ropes.
Okay, how much power do you have on board? And then don't forget that maybe just pumping this ability
That's what I was in.
once or twice might be a good happenstance.
That's close to me.
Because that would, if that's +2/+2, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16 extra right there.
3. I'll place.
I'm discarding 7 lands.
How many ask
Your
for?
creatures do enter tap, so remember that. But you will get any
It's
life.
just
Okay.
it's a,
These are the only things I have for
so I'm still getting whatever.
4. I think it's just going to be 2. Or 6 this time.
I think I can't even do this. What's the thing that makes my things enter tapped?
This thing.
What is that?
That's
creature?
Urabrask.
Urabrask, yep. Why? You have a way to deal with it? Because that'd be your...
I'll tap 2 swamps and I'll play.
6.
Damn. Destroy target creature. Creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated.
If you paid this cost for it,
All your creatures are indestructible. You could
Yeah.
cleave it.
you would destroy all of my
It's
creatures.
also overload.
Oh, overload? Is that
So-
how it? Okay.
With you may read this to yourself.
I knew
here.
it was-
You may cast the spell for its overload cost, which would be 2 colorless and 2 white. If you do, change its text by replacing all instances of target with each. So it would say destroy each creature. A creature destroyed this way can't be
Oh,
regenerated.
so everything on your board will go down.
Yep.
Yes.
Except for your lands. Okay. I'll tap the 2 extra.
Well, fine. I'll pay a little bit extra
Okay,
for
so-
that effect.
That is what Cat Williams would call pimp decision.
That's what Brian Boitano would do.
Okay.
Tried, boys. What can I do in the face of such reckless life gain? And damage prevention.
6, 8, 9, 16, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57.
It's
okay.
You know what? I'm just going to concede to you at this point because I can't. There's nothing in my deck that can exile your whole board. So without the Atali,
So he attacks for 57 2 turns in a row.
Twice, yeah.
yep, you got it, buddy.
G-bus.
104?
I had a good time tonight, and I would come back and do it again in the future. I ran an Angel deck, and I thought it performed decently well. I think next time I would get some Angels in a little earlier. I took Tej out first because he had a lower life throw and one less opponent was better.
All scrubs, all the time.
Everyone was a bitch. I don't know why anyone watched these videos.
Okay, I think he's done.
I honestly think I'm better than all these guys here.
I'm gonna edit just to make you look like the biggest piece of shit out there by not editing anything.
Guys came in and ran the show. Per usual.
Okay, you're done. Get out of here.
I'm so happy right now.
Get out of my goddamn house.
So for tonight's game, I tried to do something a little off the wall, and I built a deck that was 64 creatures and 34 lands. I didn't try to get cute. There were no adventures. Just straight creatures, and I think the deck performed really, really well. I tried to go with a typical deck building template. 12 sources of ramp divvied up between things that tap for mana or things that put lands into play. 12 sources of removal, whether that be board wipes or targeted removal. A bunch of card draw engines, things with flash to interact. And I think the deck performed really, really well. Better than I had anticipated. And I think the biggest part for that was my MVP here, Redshift, Rocketeer Chief from Aetherdrift. That exhaust ability costs 12 mana, which is insane. If my commander did not double the mana that my lands produced, this would not have been an inclusion. But it allowed me to just puke out a hand that included an Urabrask, gave everything haste, and I could just start pummeling people until Caden's Angel deck had a bunch of indestructible protection from creatures, granted himself protection from creatures, and at that point my deck had very, very few outs. I had both iterations of Itali, the original one from Ixalan, and then the one from, I believe it was March of the Machine, that can flip into kind of like a Blightsteel, but that also lets you cast spells from your opponent's decks. Those were a couple outs I had, maybe hoping to hit some targeted exile removal from the Angels. That didn't happen. The only other out that I had was this Sunspine Lynx. This gets around protection because protection just prevents damage. Sunspine Lynx does not allow damage to be prevented and does not allow life gain. Now, going through my deck, one thing that I didn't see post-game was something like Eternal Witness, Timeless Witness, ways to recur creatures from my graveyard. That'll be something I look into when I tweak this before it goes again. That being said, I really can't complain about how this deck operated. I think it was a great learning experience, and now through that lens I can go through this again, maybe make some tweaks. But as far as this game went, Schnell's new Spell Shaper deck, what a ridiculous Kindred? Kindred? Whatever. Deck. That is something that I never would have considered in a million years. But as soon as he mentioned it, all these memories of awful cards from Mercadian Masks block just came flooding back, including the rare cycle from Prophecy. That set is just butt. I cannot believe how much of that set I remember fondly. It does not deserve it. I do it anyway. That deck was fun to watch. I need to see more of that deck. That deck is just nostalgia for me. Tej's deck, we've only seen Akul a couple times, but in true Tej fashion, that deck just will win out of nowhere. The guy literally had an artifact and some lands in play, and just announced to the table, alright, I'm going to try to end it here. And I couldn't even figure out where that was going to come from. That is just how Tej plays. the guy is a fantastic deck builder, a fantastic player. It is just something I am not capable of. I could not keep that stuff straight. Thankfully for us tonight, neither could he. But that's the difference. When Teej is on his meds, he's really good and he can take us out. And when he forgets them, he does silly things. That's really our only saving grace from him stomping us, that and Arch Enemy, and just taking him out. It was a great game. I'm going to be rushing this deck back. I'm really excited to keep exploring the nooks and crannies of my collection for corner case creatures to surprise people with. I think this is one I'll play often with a really heavy rotation in this creature base, always finding new toys.
Akul is a good deck, a fun deck that is piloted by a mediocre player at best. I attempted to end the game twice tonight. The first time I forgot that Reanimate was going to cause me to lose life, and by the time I attempted to do it, I only had 15 life. And I would have died to myself before milling anybody out whatsoever. So that plan was a bust. And then after that, I attempted to end the game again. The goal that time was going to create an army of infinite hasty dual-caster mages. But Ruruk Thar was out, and it would have dealt me 6 damage each time I played a non-creature spell. I needed to play 3 non-creature spells to pull it off, and once again, I didn't have the life to do it. So just stopped in my tracks based on life totals, and that was that. I allowed myself to get too low in the life totals to make it a factor when I needed it the most, putting me right in the range of Caden's Angels, who promptly took me out and was the right play because, like I advised earlier to him, one less opponent is just one less opponent that he has to deal with. He can focus on the other 2 people and take them out, and boy, howdy did he. That Angel deck is definitely a force to be reckoned with. There's a lot of powerful creatures in that deck. And it just goes to show you that you don't need a whole lot of Magic experience to pilot a deck like that. And that's not an insult to anybody at all. It's very straightforward, easy to understand if the basics are down and you just assemble powerful angels, gain a bunch of life, and that's another instance. If you just let things go on a little bit too long, then it becomes inevitable, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it. Chris had an amazing suite of toolboxy creatures in his creature-only creature deck, not allowing himself any non-creature spells whatsoever is a heck of a restriction, but I flipped through that deck list and there's a lot of stuff. He covered his bases. He can pretty much emulate any effects, and he's also got a couple cheaty ways in there with 2 Atalis, where they're not in my deck, so they don't count. I like that. Man after my own heart. And then Schnell coming to the table with a commander that says it's going to do one thing. He might take it in a slightly unpopular or underutilized direction. Nope, I'm going to flip it completely on its face and do something you're not expecting whatsoever. Another fantastic deck. I had time to flip through that one as well. A lot of cool cards in there that I've never seen before. A lot of cool cards that I have seen, just never seen hit the table. It was a real exciting deck to play, and I was watching both the Chris's deck and the Schnell's deck, just waiting to see what both of them are going to flip up next. I was really looking forward to seeing what both of those decks could do, and I think we got a good idea of both of them. I think the game went on long enough and we saw enough cards where we have a rough idea, but as these games usually turn out with a 100-card deck, we didn't see all 100 cards, so I would like to see those cards again from both of them, just come up in different orders and in different combinations with other things in the deck. Overall, it was a really fun deck. Fun game. little disappointed at myself for my 2 win attempts because either way I was going to kill myself before winning anything. So I might have wanted to take a step back and consider some plays beyond that. But overall, I had a great time. And Akul, I'm getting to the point where I'm playing decks maybe once or twice a year now, if I'm just rotating through all of them consistently. It's just a sign that I need more Magic in my life. So I need to play more games to see my own decks more often. So Akul, I'm looking forward to the next time I get to run you.
This was the debut for Myrkul, the Lord of Bones, and I know that there's probably way better builds out there for Myrkul. I kind of chose him last as I was going through and putting the deck together. I had decided on which colors I wanted because there are spell shapers in every color. There's a good smattering of them. I figured I would keep it to 3 colors, and I went with the ones that I felt gave me the most variety for their abilities. Green for offense, white for bullshittery, and then black for just making people upset. And the white did a good job of that. I didn't see much of the other 2 colors, but I didn't feel like I was out of the game by any means until the point where I actually was. Angels got out of hand absurdly. I used all of my solid removal to deal with Tej, but I had to keep him from just ending the game early when he wanted to. And between Chris's all creature and Caden's all angels, you can put all your chips in one basket and still just throw haymakers and just have a fantastic game. So overall, it was really cool to see Nikya, the Council of, yes. Nikya do a great job at basically just embodying the ideology that we sometimes put into where it's, hey, I'm going to benefit by limiting myself. So doubling your mana but locking you into just creatures only, it seems like such a pigeonhole that you're losing out on so many different card types, but there's so many ways to work around that in the end, it barely matters unless your opponent has a 2 angel combo locking you out of basically doing anything anymore. But overall, I had a blast watching Caden learn and then rise up and just smite all of his foes. Chris's new deck was fun. Akul continues to be scary because, again, out of goddamn nowhere, he goes, I'm gonna win, guys! And he had nothing. He literally had nothing out there. And then it was, I play this, I try to play this, and I'm gonna do 15 things if you don't stop me. And thankfully, we stopped him this time. Doubt we'll do it again next time. It feels like he's due for another just steamroller. That's not it. Steamroller. It was snowing outside. My brain can only keep one word in its queue at a time. So, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to check out other games, and we always put deck lists for everything in the description. So if you actually want to see some of the weird crap in more detail, feel free to check those out as well. Thank you.